Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Indie on the Rocks series, where I sit back and relax with a nice drink in hand and take a look at an interesting indie game that I found online recently. And for today's episode, we will be playing Voxel Raid, as you probably couldn't tell by the complete lack of a name here on the main menu. Seriously, I don't know why, but that kind of weirds me out. There's just this large open space here on the menu where they could have put the name, but they didn't. And the developers who made such a strange menu go by the name of Greedy Developers, also a weird name to pick for your company, but hey, I'll roll with it considering this is kind of a fun little game. I've enjoyed my time with it so far. Now, I originally found this game on IndieDB when searching around for just random little games I could download to test out my new tablet that I got, and I found this. They had an Android download and a PC download, and well, I thought I'd give it a try on my little 7-inch tablet, and I quite enjoyed myself on this still in development build of the game. Now, I've got to admit, I'm not sure if it's an alpha or a beta build, because the page in question on IndieDB just kind of says Voxel Raid Demo. So I'm not entirely sure at what point the game is in development, but it's quite interesting. Now, if you couldn't tell by the name, Voxel Raid, it is a voxel-based game, and you are put in command of a little tank, and you go around blowing up other tanks, and apparently buildings. I haven't tried blowing up buildings, but according to the description, you can, so I'm intrigued. We're going to have to give that a go. And the demo that we'll be playing here today is only a single map with the infinite mission of just kill all the enemy tanks. The full version of the game will come with 8 separate maps and 4 missions per map, and missions ranging from everything from escort missions to survive enemy waves to even, apparently, stealth tank missions? That seems strange, but okay. Stealth in a tank, and apparently there may even be a moon mission. I'm intrigued by that one, honestly. And yeah, it's a pretty cool little tank game. It does have a few interesting things that I saw on my Android version of it. This will actually be the first time I'll have played the PC one. So hopefully I have a similar experience to the Android tablet, except of course for using a mouse rather than a touchscreen, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now, on the menu, we do have an options button here, but you can't do anything with it. I'm trying to click it now, and we get nothing. And that is, well, that's the extent of your options at the moment. Absolutely zilch. There is nothing you can do. You open the game, and it just pops up full screen, which I can kind of forgive because from how the game's being built, it definitely seems like it'll be more of a mobile phone game, and, well, mobile phone games don't tend to have a whole lot of options. I mean, the platforms that they're wanting to do this game on are Windows, iPhone, and Android, so yeah, mobile's their target market for this, not PC. So I can forgive it, but I like the fact that the button is there. That gives me hope that in future versions, we may see some form of options, and one of those options I'm hoping will be turning off the freaking blur. It was interesting on the tablet. I'm hoping it's not too bad on the PC version, but so let's just jump right in and play and see for ourselves. And here we go. We've gotten thrown into a city, and yeah, there's the blur. We see our own tank here in the center, which if we just click the mouse on the ground, we can just roll around. And we are seen pretty clearly, built of lovely little voxel blocks. But then we get this weird blur as you go out towards the edge of the screen. And I'm thinking that may have something to do with their target platforms of mobile. I mean, these are actually, well, I wouldn't say large maps. I mean, here, we're already at the edge over here. But they're pretty impressive little maps with a lot going on, and it may have something to do with being on mobile and the processing power needed to do all of this, but so I can kind of forgive it there. But on the PC, I would love the option to take away this blur, because it's not bad when you're just sort of sitting here with your tank, but it gets weird when you try and go a far distance, because the tank kind of starts to go towards the edge, and your tank starts to get blurry, and the camera catches up with it, because only what's in the center of the camera right in this sort of area is not blurry. But, yeah, so it's kind of weird in that regard, but a fun little game nonetheless. Let's see if we can actually blow up this building. We can! Oh, that makes me happy. Apparently, you know, on the Android description for this, it said to just hold down your finger on a building and you could destroy it. Oh, hey, the voxels actually have some form of physics. They move out of the way a bit of me, and they can even sort of go on top of my tank. That's kind of cool. I like that. They've got some form of voxel physics. It's a little screwy because those things are moving on their own. Oh my god, they're alive! Shoot them! It's not letting me shoot them. Can I shoot this light pole? I can. We didn't shoot it. We just knocked it over. That amuses me greatly. But how you control the game is you just click the mouse around to move. You can click and hold the mouse to rotate the camera, but also you click to hold the mouse to target something. So we'll go after that post, which it didn't destroy. Hold on a minute. There we go. Oh my god, I love how it kind of backs up and goes forward a couple of times to knock it over. That amuses me greatly. But it also freaks me out because those voxels are still moving. Yeah, the targeting is a little bit strange at the moment because if I do hold down on this, it will target, but sometimes it goes away. Like you just noticed that little line and red dot that shows that it's targeted. It went away shortly after I released the mouse. And if you hold down the mouse button, it will keep targeted. But that gets a little strange when you're trying to fight tanks that are moving. As you're trying to hold on to a target that, you know, is moving because the camera is moving. But sometimes, when you hold down the mouse, it does actually stay. Let's see if this gas station explodes. No, but I really do love how it just sort of backs up multiple times to run it over. I don't know why that amuses me so much, but it does. And the fact that the voxels actually move around. That is cool. I hadn't tried that yet. I've only gone to blow up tanks in this, which let's go and find one of these tanks over here. And there we go. See, I clicked him, and it targeted. Nice little explosion. He is dead. Let's destroy this. I don't know what this is. Some sort of road guard or something. Take out the tree. Take this, hippies. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I really do love when he backs up like that. Hello, tanks. Die. There we go. And get into the fray over here. There seems to be a fair few tanks over in this area. Just take them all out. Now, one thing I have noticed in this game so far, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we may be immortal in this sort of demo build. I'm destroying this house because I feel like it. Because, well, I've kind of sat there while 3 tanks were shooting me when I was playing it on my tablet, and I didn't die. So let's actually go over to this guy and just sit here. Let's see if we actually get destroyed. He's shooting away. Yeah. I think we are, in fact, immortal. Either that or we have an absolutely huge amount of health, whereas these tanks die pretty quick. It's, yeah, let's destroy this fire truck. Oh, come on, come on. Target. It's having some trouble with the targeting on this one. There we go, we got him. Take out the firehouse, too. Come on, there we go. Yeah, the targeting of buildings is very strange. Tanks, they target pretty nicely. Buildings, on the other hand, they seem to have a few more problems. Let's mess up the voxels. There we go. Roll around in the voxels. So for the tanks, for the most part, you can click on them and they will get targeted and you're good to go. Buildings, if you want to destroy them, you really do seem to have to hold down the mouse to keep targeted. Oh, there we go. I've released and it's keeping on it there now. That's good. Maybe... Oh, I think that's what it is. I think I was just being stupid. I wasn't holding down enough. I was just pretty much just clicking directly on things and letting it target until I saw the line and got the little red dot. But you actually do need to hold it down for a second, and then you can let go. That actually makes sense, and I'm a little annoyed at myself for not figuring that out sooner. But hey, that's why these are first impression videos. Oh, what is this building? It's kind of hard to see with how blurry it is. Come on, get around. There we go. Destroy it. Quick, before the... No, take out the tank first. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's another one of the weird things about the blur. It's sometimes hard to see. You'll see a building and wonder, what in the world is that? And you don't really know until you get right next to it and the camera catches up so you can actually not see things that are blurry. There we go. Let's take out this tank. Come on. There we are. Yeah, I'm still mad at myself for not figuring out the holding down to lock on to enemy tanks sooner. This is making a lot more sense and making the game a lot more easy, rather. And it amuses me. There we go. Not that it was exactly a difficult game in the first place. Take out the chopper. Oh, see this one? No, see the buildings. Oh, that's what it is. Hold down and wait for that little ding sound. And then it's locked on. Okay, that makes a whole lot more sense. Take out the tower. There we go. Yeah, I've been hearing that ding sound and I never connected the dots. Wow. I really should have sooner. But, oh well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, my biggest complaint about this game right now is definitely the blur. I mean, the art style I really enjoy, even though it is this sort of simplistic 3D environment. It's quite enjoyable and fun, and they really did a lot with, well, quite frankly, so few blocks. I mean, these trees are probably only a dozen boxes or so, and they work quite well. And all the buildings are quite well made. The terrain is cool. The buildings themselves destroy in a very, very satisfying manner. And the tanks, of course, also explode in an equally satisfying manner. And they've even got little voxel clouds you can see up here that are just flat little 2D objects moving across the sky. It's quite nice. They did a really good job of putting this together. Problem is, you can't see it half the freaking time because the screen is blurry. I mean, seriously, only like this little portion of the screen is actually clear. The rest? Nuh-uh. Hold on, I need to take out this building. It'll make me happy. Take out the building. There we go. Waiting for that ding sound. That is the weird thing, though, since you do hold down the mouse button to move the camera as well. Sometimes when you're holding down to lock onto something, it seems that if you even slightly move the mouse, then you'll lose the lock on. Because it thinks that you want to move the camera instead. But, okay, let's take him out. There we go. Beautiful. But yeah, the art of this game, I really love the design. It's definitely not the most impressive graphics in the world, but they've done a lot with a very small amount of things. I like that very good minimalist aesthetic that works. I mean, you can tell that the things are tanks, you can tell what kind of buildings things are, and what other vehicles that are just sort of strewn about are in the map. It all makes sense, it works. The sound design is also quite good as well. The guns could probably use a bit more oomph to them, but the actual explosions actually go quite well. Oh my god, I didn't try this before because I didn't realize about the building things. You can shoot the cows. Hold on a second. I need to take out the cows. Oh my god, the cows bleed. I even got an achievement, conservationist, for killing some poor cows. Oh my god. Oh, it's a massacre. Oh god. Oh. This has never happened. My screen has gone completely red. Did I kill too many cows? Okay, hold on a moment while I restart the game because I don't think I can do anything now. Give me a sec. And we are back. The game actually wasn't locked up, I discovered. I went to go out of the game, but then decided, you know what, let's hit the pause button because you can go back to the menu from this. And it did take us back. I guess just killing all those poor defenseless cows made the game go haywire. Oh, I actually kind of feel bad about killing all those cows now. I got an achievement, though, so yeah, there's some more. No, let's move on, let's move on. As I was saying, though, before I started slaughtering all the bovine, the sound design, quite good. The gun, as I was saying, could use some more oomph. The explosions sound great, though, and there's a lot of good little other sound design to it. Like, you'll go by where there's police cars and ambulances parked, and you'll hear their sirens. You'll pass by a workshop or something, and you'll hear a buzzsaw going. It's all rather quite nice. I would prefer that there was some music. There doesn't seem to be any in the game whatsoever. Hopefully that will come in the future. And oh my god, we are in Blur City at the moment. Oh god, that is... Yeah, that is my one big complaint about the game, is the blur. It takes you right out of it, because you'll try and go to something on the edge of the map, and you'll be unable to because blur. It's really quite annoying, I've got to say. Oh, hello, other two tanks that can't seem to kill me because I am immortal. I am the Highlander tank, and it makes me happy. And my only other complaint is the pathfinding. As you do click to move around the map, so if you click over there, it tries to find the best way around, and it just goes all over the place. I actually, earlier when I was playing on my tablet, I don't remember where I was on the map now. I wish I did so I could try it again, but I clicked like over on the corner, and my guy actually did basically a figure 8 around a building, and then finally got over there after a few tries of some fences. So the pathfinding, not the greatest, could definitely use some work. The enemy AI is just stupid, but hopefully that'll improve as well in the future. But you know what? Even with these complaints, I'm enjoying myself. The worst part is the blur. If they could just let me take that out, hopefully in the options in the future, I would be a happy camper and would absolutely love having this on my tablet or phone. Ooh, I should actually try it on my phone. Interesting. Might be difficult on a small screen, but well, we'll have to find out. On a large screen, though, it is interesting. The blur is definitely more noticeable on my large PC monitor than it was on a small tablet screen, but it's still fun. It's still enjoyable. I like driving around with this little voxel tank and blowing the crap out of stuff, especially now that I know I can take out buildings. And cows. Still feel a little bit bad about those cows, but there you go, tree. Take that, explosion. There we go. Let's destroy whatever this thing is. Little gazebo. Hold on. There we are. And I seem to have actually lost sound now altogether. I didn't hear that explosion. Interesting. Oh yeah, my sound is gone on the game. Huh. Well, I think that's a good point to end it at. As I said, the game is still in development. Hopefully they will work out all these little kinks in the future, and we'll end up getting a good little game. The sound seems to be back, so awesome. But yeah, I definitely say go and check this out for yourself, whether you've got it on PC or Android. Link, of course, will be in the description, so you can go and give it a try. I'm destroying this tree, because I can. And... oh, what? You won't kill the tree. Why will you not kill the tree? It is clearly targeted. Well, time to slaughter the cows. Oh. He won't kill the cows either. Maybe he feels bad about the slaughter he inflicted upon them earlier. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But yeah, I definitely say go give this game a go. It is a fun little bit of a, I guess, arcade game is what you would call it. And yeah, I definitely can't wait to see what the final version of the game looks like, what the different missions and maps are. I definitely will be playing it when it does. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and of course, that you come back for the next when I check out yet another indie game. But until then, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, have a good one.